thank you for being at Global Citizen Week. We are really happy to have you here. And I want to talk to you about a recent article you published for IMI, which is about the risks of financing. In that article, you mentioned risks to governments, to clients, and to developers as well. What are the odds that these risks become eventuality if nothing changes?
Ahmad, thank you very much for your question. That's a good question because this article actually took the interest from many sides, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I decided to point this, because we decided to point specifically to this thematic. Because for our company, who is finding the solution for the clients and taking care about many families for a long time period after obtaining citizenship and residency, because in our business, when you're serving the ultra high net worth individuals, for us the most important is our reputation, right? So we're not just trying to sell something, because market of ultra high net worth people is very small, right? In any country, yes, somewhere is bigger, but everyone knows each other, right? And in our business, for us, the main thing is its reputation. So when we are providing to clients some kind of services which are in touch with the residence or citizenship, and let's talk about like Caribbeans, right? This is what article was about. For me, main thing, one of the main rules in our business, don't try to falsificate or fake any documents, right? Do it right way. Why? Because you never know what can happen in the 3, 4, 5 years, even if it's governmental program, right? Because when we talk about the private sector, it's one thing. Governmental sector, it's another thing. We're gonna see experience of different countries of these official programs. We can find very good examples, where governments start to have investigations, or maybe not. Investigation wasn't initiated from the government, but from different. And anyway, it's if it was falsificating or wasn't joining the rule, of the program. It's an anytime risk. We don't know what's going to happen in 1 year. Maybe government in this country going to change, and they're going to start to investigate what kind of mistakes and what kind of holes was right in obtaining another second citizenship. Possible? Yes, possible. We know very big examples in, for example, CIS countries, right? When it was falsificated only one document, that the person was in a country during 6 months. What's happened? They're opening the case on this specific department, they're taking out the whole completed documents, and they're starting to check, and in our time, it's very easy to check anything, right? Because it's everything electronically. It's very easy to check everything. So we wrote it because of one thing, because I want to avoid all this risk, and I want to, to protect my clients from this. Okay, my clients or my future clients, it doesn't have to be my clients, but I want just people knows about that, because at one point we start to think that this financial options real official program. Even though I'm in this business for many years, it was marketed so much, that we saw that it's official program, and only once we checked the old documents, we realized that it's not really everything clear in this.
In Dubai, some people even call it the birthplace real estate financing scheme. So you say it's become too mainstream. When clients come in, do they know that this financing, let's say, framework is not something that they can find on a government website? Or what is the impression they have when they come to you?
They coming usually with a full understanding that this is a third official program in the country. They're thinking that it's donation, it's investment option, or it's in bond or something like that, and financial option. I had today's speech, and in my speech I said that it's not client's fault at all, because clients don't know, and especially when he's talking with a licensed company, for example, right? Because, okay, let's be honest, many licensed company also providing this service, right? And sales managers who is consulting the clients, they also not all of them aware of this, right? And the way how they're consulting the client, he thinking that this is the cheapest option in the country which they can go. And of course, if they see that they're gonna get result for much less money, this is a licensed company, why not to get it, And when they're coming to us and they're saying, Anastasia, we want to invest, we're giving them, for example, donation, and they're showing us a price which $80,000. I'm always showing them, open the government website, just check, it's not such a program. They're saying, yes, but officially I know that people receiving this passport. Okay, but yes, receiving, but we don't know what consequences can be for that.
Okay, and do you think the recent harmonization in the Caribbean with the MOA and the changes they want to implement in June will help limit these types of practices, or will they continue even if the Caribbean increase prices?
It's a good question. It's a good question. I think this financial option gonna disappear only when Caribbean countries gonna see real risk to lose the benefits and advantages what the countries has. And it's not secret for nobody that the biggest advantage and the biggest benefit of this country is a European Union in England. Yes, it's not only benefit, but let's see situation with the Dominica, right? We have now 5 countries where Dominica don't have free access to England. We're not offering it anymore. And the most of the companies, 90% of the companies not offering it anymore. And another percentage who is offering, sometimes client even doesn't know that Dominica don't have this access anymore because they're not aware very deep about these programs. What I'm saying that, if to answer to your question, I think they're really gonna stop with these financial options when they're really gonna have risk and have some, how it's called, some attention from another countries who is really involved also in controlling these CBI problems.